Yes, welcome back. It's time for action again. Hardly any turnaround time, really, because this is match number 4, and it is going to be Colatta taking on JVC Stallions. Well, let's go for the toss.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and it is toss time for the match number 2 of the day. We have 3 matches. The first one is going on. It is a second match between Colatta and JVC Stallions. I have the 2 captains out here, Ganesh and Gopa, and I have the representative for the toss, our match stand-in referee today, Asif Chaudhary. Gopa has the coin. He's going to flip. Tails is the call. And it is a tail. Ganesh, congratulations on winning the toss. What have you decided to do?
We'll go with the bat first.
Well, what is the idea behind batting first in a shorter format game?
It's very straightforward. Our strategy is to go, put the run on the board, and then restrict them in below that.
What is a good total according to you? We've scored 130 here in the first match. That's looking risky at one point in time. What is a good total according to you?
I have seen yesterday matches, today matches, so 160 plus will be a good score. Hope.
160 in a T10. Definitely looking forward to that coming through. But yes, looks ambitious, but we would definitely want to see that coming through from you guys. Things did not fall in place, but how have you guys grouped yourself in for this new tournament?
Yes, we have quite few changes, totally new different team. So yeah, that's a T10 format and we have to go it. Unfortunately, we are disappointment with T20, but T10 is very strong and looking forward for wins.
Well, all the very best. Go well.
Thank you very much.
Gopa, losing the toss, but what were your plans?
Yes, but we also came to buy and take the bat first, but it's okay. It's at T10, it's 120, 130. It's a good score, I know that.
Well, playing in Dubai, you guys were playing this format, so pretty much used to and having that set combination coming through when you come into the the S10 format here. How is that team gelled in with that shorter format?
And now we are playing around 8-9 matches continuously T10, so everyone is set for that. Now the one changes also there, the Sultan Bhai added in our team. So it's a good advantage for us.
Well, absolutely. The experience of Sultan will definitely come in place. But tell me, how much are you guys planning to restrict the oppositions to?
Yeah, I have a plan of 90, 100 maximum. That is best, especially in Sharjah.
Well, all the very best. Go well. Well, so the news from the centre is that JVC Stallions, they have won the toss and they will be having a bat first.
Right then, that was the news from the toss then. Colatta Chocolates winning the toss. In fact, JVC Stallions winning the toss and electing to bat, beg your pardon there. And of course, those are the lines up there. Ganesh Dafle, Anil Rathod, Umar Yasin, Ali Raza, Habib Khan, Hasnat Azim, Junaid Zakir, Nazuk Ali, Syed Haider, Syed Umar Ali, Osama Muhammad. For Colatta Chocolates, Akhil Das, Gopan Gopakumar, Intizar Ali, Junaid Shamshuddin, Krishna Ramakrishnan, Manpreet Singh, Shakir Haidru, Shyam Ramesh, Taimur Ali, Sultan Ahmed and Krishna Karate. They're all in readiness for action to begin here. The first over, it looks like as if it's going to be Manpreet who's going to bowl it. And taking strike alongside me in the comm box is going to be Mudassir. Very good evening again.
Good evening, Nishant, and Manpreet just stops before delivering. And talking about this match, they're missing Ranjit Mani. And in the absence of Ranjit Mani, it's Krishna Karate who's leading the side. Sultan is back in the side. A good looking side tonight of Colatta. It's Haider and Umair out for JVC Stallions.
First ball, that's been pushed away straight to the field, a dot ball to start with. Yasin at the non-striker's end. Haider taking first strike. Manpreet can at times tend to bowl a few wides up front. Looks to go for the big swing, misses it. That is a dot ball.
Sam banged in short and back of length, a quick delivery. Beaten. Had a good start by Manpreet. Uses the new ball very well. As Nishan said, he has a tendency to bowl a couple of wides, but he can generate the pace as well as the swing with the new ball, Manpreet Singh.
He goes for the big shot. It's in the air and dropped. Can you believe it? There's a smile on his face. Taimur, I think it is, putting it down.
So the miscommunication between Taimur and Krishna Karate, an easy chance gone begging. Survives ahead of the mark, but not in a convincing fashion.
So that will bring Umar Yasin on strike. A lot will depend on how he bats. Swing and a miss. Dot ball. Two more deliveries to go in this over. And he hasn't timed that one. Doesn't matter. Power play on. Boundary taken.
Nice looking shot. Stand and delivered. Played straight over the head of the bowler. So the first boundary coming from the blade of Yasin. 5 runs so far in 5 deliveries.
Last ball of the over then. Oh, doesn't connect it at all. That must have hurt. Well, it's... International Men's Day today. And he'll have to put up a brave front.
So with that, over number 1 comes to an end. 5 for no loss.
Sultan Ahmed into the attack now, bowling left arm round the wicket to the left-hander. Comfortable single taken. Now there's the second over of the power play. 1 over of the power play wasted, with just 5 runs coming from it. Now it's the second over of the power play. They need some runs here.
Sultan Ahmed continuing from to bowl his second delivery. Once again, played over the bowler's head. Targeting straight. Yasin. 2 boundaries to his name.
Yes, and as I said, a lot of how JVC Stallions perform with the bat will depend on this man. And he goes over long on this time. The connection is very clean.
A better looking shot this time by Yasin. Waited on the back foot and heaved over the long on. Good to see he's targeting Sultan Ahmed, one of the most experienced bowler in this lineup. The time miles up in the air and no mistake. Intezar Ali managing to hold on this and Sultan Ahmed hitting the first breakthrough. Danger man Yasin walks back.
Yes, Yasin departs for 14 of 6, 16 for 1. Nicely bowled this time. Nicely defended by Hasnat there.
Good call by Hasnat. Excellent taken. Played towards the mid off with that single. Over number 2 comes to an end. 17 for 1.
And now it's Gopan Gopakumar who is into the attack. He will certainly be looking to bowl another tidy over. He is more than capable of doing that. That's pushed away down the ground for a single.
Left hand, right hand combination, the middle. Some quick field change placements made by Krishna Karate, the captain of Colatta Chocolates. In comes Gopakumar on strike. Haider managed to play towards the long on, managing in singles both Hasnat and Haider.
Yes, third over in progress. Hasnat on strike. And that is close. That is very close. The finger goes up. Well. That came back in sharply. Well, that was definitely hitting the stumps. My only concern was about the impact, whether it was in line. 19 for the loss of 2 wickets, 2.3 overs. Nazuk is the new man in. Can't be anything Nazuk about the way he bats. Oh, that comes back in sharply again. Gopa is certainly firing those in. The deliveries fired in by him are not Nazuk by any stretch of the imagination.
Nicely bowled. Coming into the right-hand batter. Just 3 singles so far in this over and a wicket to his name, Gopakumar. Banging shot. Just manages to cover the extra cover fielder. Couple of runs. A slow start, losing couple of wickets to JVC after winning the toss and opted to bat first.
Heather on strike, right up there, pushed back to Gopa. That is going to be a dot ball, very well bowled. And that is the end of the first over from Gopa. 3 bowled, 20 for 2. Intezar is into the middle now. Oh, great start for him. Gets the ball to turn. He is someone who is going to make things very difficult. He turns the ball a lot. And once again, Nazuk, this time getting hit on the box.
Stepping down and cleans him up this time. Intezar Ali. Nicely bowled. And completely misses out this time. Nazuk walkbacks. 22 for 3.
Yes, not quite managing to do much. Gets out for 1 of 3 deliveries. Intezar strikes in his first over. It's 20 for 3. Zakir is the new man in. Intezar to continue. Hit straight back past him and stopped in the deep. Just a single again. The number of options they have with the ball. There is Krishna Kumar Ramakrishnan who can bowl. They have Krishna Chandra Karate who can bowl. Syam Ramesh who can bowl.
Taimur can bowl. Those off breaks. Junaid Shamshu can bowl. A good all-round side. Colatta Chocolates. This season they're doing really well. Be it 50, T20 or S10. A good unit. Well led by Ranjit Mani, and today in his absence it's Sir Krishna Chandran.
Chipped in the air there. And he's looking for the second. Could be trouble. Gopa has a good arm, but not a good throw on that occasion. They'll pick up 2.
Boundaries are hard to come. Some urgency shown by Haider and Zakir. Couple of runs, a bit slow this time, Gopakumar. Slowly, the score moves to 25. Looking for his second wicket in this over.
No timing on that one. Single taken. Zakir on strike now. Big shot attempted, goes right through him. And they managed to steal a run. 5 runs coming of it. 4 ball, it's 27 for 3. Sultan Ahmed into his second over here. That's been clubbed away towards the deep mid wicket. They will pick up a single there. So that's what it is right now. Just the singles coming through. Comes down the track. Very lucky to get bat on ball on that occasion. Would have been in trouble. So another single taken there. That's struck. And struck well. That will run away to defense for 4. Boundary comes through. Much needed one.
At last, some good looking shot. The blade of Zakir. Finding the gap between the deep square leg and mid wicket. Sultan, though, he has picked up a wicket of Yasin, but still expensive tonight. 33 for 3.
So 3 more to go in this over. 33 for the loss of 3 wickets right now. And big shot attempted. Play and a miss. Dot ball. 2 more deliveries to go.
A quicker delivery on to the pads. Come back by Sultan Ahmed. And connected and going towards the deep square leg. Wayward throw. Good running between the wickets by Zakir and Haider. Sultan Ahmed bowling with the wings.
Yes, I think he's had some nice energy drink. Has given him wings. Asim has needed it for sure. 5 overs bowled. It's 35 for the loss of 3 wickets. Good start for Intezar's second over here. Just tossing it up and keeping it very tidy. And that's gone up in the air. Land safe. They pick up another single.
Nicely bowled by Intezar. They're struggling against Intezar, Haider and Zakir. Can they manage to go beyond 70?
Well, let's wait and watch. That's clubbed across the line. Nicely struck. And he will get 4 runs for that.
Definitely, if they can manage a couple of more shots like this, they can go past 70. Brilliant shot. Zakir batting on 13 of 8 deliveries. Looking dangerous out in the middle.
And he goes for it again. And that's 6 runs. Zakir getting into the act then.
Brilliant shot. Waited and heaved over. Deep mid-wicket. Just clearing the rope. Expensive over. 6 and a 4. A couple of singles.
Goes for it again. This time it's put down. And they'll have to work hard to stop it. They're coming back for the third. Excellent running between the wickets there. This over turning things around slightly.
Once again a flighted delivery. Heave towards mid-wicket and long gone. A brilliant effort by Gopakumar. 3 runs has been taken by Zakir and Haider. Trying for those wickets. Just a single. With that single, 50 comes up for JVC. The end of 6th over. Score 50 for 3.
Syam Ramesh, death specialist for Colatta Chocolates, comes into bowl over 7 and 9 in all likelihood. But just have a feeling that it will be either Manpreet or Gopa to bowl the power play over. So if the power play is taken in the 9th over, then Syam will probably bowl over number 10.
Looking foot. Started off with full toss. Gently pushed towards the point. Trying for the direct hit. A fumble by the fielder. Going for that second run. Poor backing by Intezar Ali.
It looks like this is the power play over. No, it isn't. There is a third man and there is a... Yeah, it is a power play over, the floating power play with 3 fielders outside. So that's interesting. I had thought that probably Manpreet or Gopa will bowl it. They're going for a quick single. They will get it comfortably.
Good news is that Zakir is on strike. Can he manage to get a couple of boundaries in this over? Floating power play for Zakir. It's deep square leg, long on and deep third man. 3 fielders outside the 30-yard circle. Batting beautifully on 22 of just 10 deliveries. Runs in Sham Ramesh.
Good looking shot from Zakir. That runs away to the fence for 4. Well, what a knock this turned out from Zakir here.
It doesn't matter if it's Intezar or Sham Ramesh, the treatment is same. From Zakir managing to get a boundary.
It was a poor delivery from Shyam, really. Feeding him on a length, not the wisest of things to do. That slapped through the offside and it goes through the fielder. And they're looking for the second. And this is trouble. This is trouble. Zakir is the man who is dismissed. There was definitely no second on that one, and you cannot take the arm of Gopa on. End of Zakir, a very good innings from him. 27 of 12 balls. It's 58 for 4. Couple of deliveries remaining. Then the new man in is Habib. And in the commentary box, we have Asim back to wrap this innings up.
Thank you, Nishant. Last 3 overs here. In fact, after this. And that's wicket here. He tried to ram that. And a wicket falling. JVC lose their 5th. What a silly looking shot there from Habib.
Yes, absolutely. Habib there looking to play the shovel. And look at where he's holding the bat. The ball clips the leg stump, goes over the top. Habib departs for a first ball duck. It's 58 for 5.
Sham Ramesh on a hat-trick. In fact, that was a run-out, so that won't be counted as a part of the hat-trick, but it can be a team hat-trick here for JVC Stallions. In fact, for Colatta. Swing and a miss, a dot ball to finish. 8 runs coming off the first over. That was bowled by Sham. And decent, knowing the fact that it was a floating power play over. 7 gone, JVC Stallions 58 for 5. Gopakumar brought back into the attack here, bowling the 8th over. A swing and a single there for Heather. The mistimed shot coming through. We'll get a single. This over from Gopa will definitely lay in that foundation. How much will they be able to get here? Because he does not leak in runs. He went for just 5 in his first over. And here he is into the second ball. That's right in the block hole. There, he loves darting the balls in the block hole there. And Shakir Hedru behind the stumps is spot on. Again a swing and a miss. A dot ball. These dot balls are precious. Definitely precious there.
Yes, keeping it very tidy here. Osama, 3 balls. He hasn't scored a run. Heather batting on 15 of 16. Opened the innings. Still there in the middle. Right up in the block hole. Very difficult to score runs of this man.
Well, when he gets it in the groove, it's going to be really tough when Gopa finds momentum. You, as a batter, would want him to make mistakes in his length because he's spot on.
Again, absolutely brilliant. Just a single there.
What an over. What an over here by Gopakumar. Just 3 runs off it so far. Can he finish it off with a single or probably a dot ball? 7.5, 7.5, 61 for 5 here.
And he is not bowled a dot ball. He has picked up a wicket as well. 8 overs done, 61 for 6. The score, Osama is the man dismissed.
Look at how he darts the ball in, right in the block hole. Bullseye. Gopakumar picks up his second. What a spell. Look at that. It's a T10 game. 2 overs, 8 runs, 2 wickets.
Sam Ramesh to bowl the penultimate over. 61 for 6 in 8. And that's hit over the top of the point fielder. Important boundary coming there from Heather.
All he had to do was just give direction. Sham Ramesh offering width. I think he needs to cramp the batsman for room. He needs to bowl at his body. Now, one problem with Sham is that if he tries to bowl at the body, he loses his line and then goes wayward.
A lot of things that he needs to think about then.
I wouldn't be surprised if he goes for a slower one here.
Yes, bring in some change of pace. There he goes, and brilliantly bowled.
Top stuff there from Sham Ramesh. Ideas matching in the com box and with the bowler.
Well, that's because you are a wicket-keeping captain, Asim.
That's Anoop. And he's been doing a fantastic job managing this team.
That's again hit into the gap. But there is protection.
Cover sweeper comes in play. And the new man will be on strike, will be Umar Ali. How much will they be able to add here, Nishant? 66 already.
Well, they've got 9 balls. They would want to get to 80.
At least, bare minimum 80 runs from here on. And giving due consideration to the number of wickets that have fallen here.
Excellent delivery.
Hint of swing there for Sham. Ball pitching, moving away. Dot ball. Umar needs to focus on getting the other man on strike. The set batsman, Haider, who's out there, not playing the ideal T10 game. But yes, he's out there right from ball 1. 21 of 20 for him.
If you remove him, then there is hardly anything that they've got, JVC. Right up there again. So once again, starting the over on a poor note. They're coming back for the second. This could be trouble. This could be trouble. Oh! He fails to collect the ball.
What a throw coming in from the tee by Gopa. And just not able to collect the ball. Ah, that should have been out. Shakir is disappointed with that collect.
Well, he should have... He was actually in a hurry to whip the bails. And that is why I got into trouble there. It's still a decent over from Siam. In fact, a very good over. Just the 7 so far. And cleaned up.
He picks up the second and goes through the gate of Umar Ali. Just missing the line of the ball completely. Bat nowhere covering the line of the ball. And Sham disturbs the timber. JVC, they lose their 7th here. 9 gone, 68 for 7. No surprises there. Manpreet coming in for the final over. And Colatta should be hoping that he doesn't bowl extras here. Because these games, you won't find them coming your way in the tournament. You want to save on your net run rate as much as possible. Now, very interesting field setup there. He takes his mid-wicket deep and brings the mid-off in.
That's over the top. Nicely played. There is a fielder in the deep. Can't stop the 2 runs there. Now, in the first match of the tournament, Karwan won by 80 odd runs. So imagine the boost that their net run rate got. The thought for Colatta here should be that we should restrict them to a total which we can chase down in 5 overs.
5 to the max. 70 to get in 5, maybe, just hypothetically speaking, if they are just managing to get around 5 runs from here.
That's a good shot. But straight to the fielder.
Well,
and a chance at the non-striker's end. Run out comes through. Now, why would Raza want to keep strike?
well, that was no hair run, Nishant. That's a different question altogether, why he would want to keep strike. But the important question to answer is, was there a run there?
Well, seeing where he came, I think they would have probably made it.
Very closely backing up there. And even if the fielder would have, even if Raza would have actually responded to the call, it would have been an easy run out at the striker's end.
I think the striker's end was clear. So the idea was that, you know, Haider would have been on strike and Raza would have sacrificed his wicket. But didn't happen. Now they've got Raza on strike as Haider departs. He's gone for the big shot of the outside half. Straight to the fielder in the deep, just a single.
And man on strike is going to be Anil. Anil, who showed some promising performance in the last game of CBFS T10. If you remember, scored that 30-odd runs in that game. And not sure how his approach is going to be in the fag end of this innings. 3 more balls to go. Somehow manages to get that away for a single. Not the most comfortable single, I would say, to get off the mark.
Yes, that was coming into him. .73 for the loss of 8 wickets. 2 more deliveries to go. Can they get to 80 is the question. Shortish delivery. Looks to go for the hook. Misses. And that's a dot ball. Now all Manpreet has to do is bowl a legitimate delivery. He's conceded just 5 runs so far, which is very good.
Well, 73 for 8. Can he get a 6? Can he hit a 6 here? Maybe finish on a high. Raza.
Shortish again. Looks to go for the hook again. There's a directed at the striker's end. There is confusion at every end and nothing happening there. Ultimately, all the drama and it's a dot ball.
All that drama just for a dot ball there. 73 for 8. And I'm pretty surprised why he did not dislodge the stumps completely. He was supposed to do that.
And that was a thought. Probably the gloves, the ball in his hands. There's not enough room for him to uproot the stumps with one hand. He should have used both hands.
Well, regardless, he could have just banged the stumps and taken the stumps away.
Yeah, he had to uproot it. But anyway, doesn't matter as long as it's a dot ball. So that's where JVC finished. 73 for 8 in the allotted 10 overs. The scorecard there. Zakir's contribution was the most important and his run out was the most crucial. Out for 27 of 12, 23 from Haider. Yasin got off to a good start, 14 of 6. Apart from that, it was all single digits. 73 is what they got.
And talking about the Colatta bowlers, spot on there. Gopa Kumar, pick of the bowlers there. 2 wickets for 8 runs in his 2 overs. Shyam Ramesh picking up 2 as well for 15 in his 2. And Intezar was that expensive and taken away for runs in the second over. 20 and picked up 1 wicket. Sultan was a tad expensive as well. 20 and picked up 1 wicket in his 2 overs. Manpreet was pretty economical, conceding 10 runs in his 2 overs with 6 dot balls. That passage of play in the center where they lost quick wickets was something that would damage JVC Stallions for sure. 73 is what they managed, but there were some glimpses of some good hits coming in from Umar Yasin, but not too many. 1 shot too many there for Yasin, holding on to Intezar Ali in the team. And a couple of quick wickets there coming through. But that cameo that was played by Zakir was something that gave them hope that they could reach that 90-run mark probably. And this was a lucky shot. Gopa started darting that bullseye with Shyam Ramesh finishing it off alongside Manpreet in the final over.
Yes, a comedy to finish things off. That's all over then. 73 for the loss of 8 wickets is what they've got. 74 is the target. And we'll come back after a short break for the run chase. Well, welcome back. It's 74 needed of 60 deliveries here for Colatta Chocolates. And they will definitely want to ensure that they do this and do this pretty quickly. .74 of 60 at 7.4 runs per over.
Good evening and welcome back to Sharjah Cricket Stadium. JVC Stallions versus Colatta Chocolates. It's Habib to start bowling proceedings and Taimur and captain Krishnachandran Karate out in the middle. Chasing the target of 73. A good comeback in the batting by JVC Stallions. And joining me in the comm box is Asim Sheikh. Welcome, Asim.
Good evening, Mudassir, and good evening to all the viewers. Run chase should not be tough here for Colatta. Starts off with a single. And Colatta here would want to make full use of this opportunity right now to get maximum net run rate as possible from this game. Because when they get into competitive matches, this run rate will definitely help them in terms of their qualification.
And we have seen in the previous tournament, run rate coming into play on the very last day. 73, they'll be eyeing to finish it in 6 or 7 overs. But what a comeback in the batting, especially by the JVC Stallions. Zakir playing that cameo and Haider scoring 25 odd runs. Krishna Karate on strike. Once again drifting towards the leg. Just a single this time, leg by given by the umpire.
Just trying to check the ball there. Krishna Karate. Well, pretty surprising. I was expecting Shakir Haider to come up, open the innings here for Colatta with the kind of aggressive approach that he has and with the kind of opportunity that Colatta has in front of them to make maximum out of this net run rate opportunity.
The standing captain in place of Ranjit Mani, and Ranjit Mani opens. So I think he's following the footsteps of Ranjit Mani, Krishna Karate.
Shot! Glorious! Hold that post, Taimur. What a shot! Just getting underneath the ball, and how big he has hit that one. Look at that. Wow, class. It's not easy to hit sixes over extra cover. But he has deposited one. A massive hit.
Brilliant looking shot from the blade of Taimur. Man in form for Colatta Chocolates. Went down on one knee and with ease cleared the deep extra cover. Straight away under pressure, Habib. Nicely bowled into the block hole, coming into the right-hand batter. Gently pushed towards the bowler. Dot ball.
Well, absolutely very well bowled there, right up close to that block hole area. Very well dealt with by Taimur. 7 of 3 deliveries with 1 leg by coming through. 66 more to get a 56. What do you think should be the target that they would have set within themselves, Mudassir, to get this 74 runs? Goes through the gate and Taimur departs. Habib strikes. What a delivery. This is a dream left arm fast bowler's delivery.
Look at that seam and just coming into the right-hand batter. Getting the gap between the pad and bat and walks back danger man Taimur Ali after scoring just 7 runs of 4 deliveries. What a dream start for Habib. We were discussing about the target to be chased in the overs. Meanwhile, they have lost a wicket.
Fantastic bowling here from Habib. Brilliant ball, Mudassir. Excellent delivery. And the new man on strike will be Shakir Hedru. Didn't take a while for him to get in the very first over. Comes in the crease, and we'll have to wait and see how does he deal with this swinging deliveries from Habib. Coming left arm over the wicket. And this was the first ball that he got that hint of swing coming through, and that was enough.
Rightly said Asim, initial 4 deliveries, it was a bit wavered, trying to adjust to the conditions, and this time a very well bowled. Shakir Hedru, new man on strike. This time way outside the leg stump. A wide call. You have that ability to get into the right-hand batter, use the new ball, pitch it in the right areas.
Well, that would have been wide for a left-handed batter as well. It was wavered pretty much down the leg side, but keeper doing a decent job getting hold of it. Here comes Habib for one final time. Appealing big, and that's the end of the over. 9 for 1. I think Shakir just trying to shuffle around, and that's the reason he could not just get underneath that ball. 9 for 1 after the end of the first over. Raza. Ooh. Excellent movement through the air.
Nicely bowled. Get a slip in. The movement for Raza. Straight away. Get that slip in. Get that slip in.
Beautifully bowled, and Krishna plays his trademark shot for a single.
Off the mark. Karate. Brilliant piece of bowling First over, we have seen that movement from the left-arm fast bowler. Now it's a Raza. He's taking away from the right-hand batter. Good thinking by the captain, getting that slip in place. Shakir Hydro on strike, yet to open his account. Runs in Raza. Goes across this time towards the short mid-wicket. Quick between the wickets. Karate and Hydro.
Well, they should eye at that 5-over mark, maximum 6. Because trust me, teams are going to make full use of the opportunity that they'll have against this opposition. And they did that in the previous tournament, the CBFS T10, where, if you remember, Pacific Group wasn't able to make full use of the opportunity. And that's where, well, good delivery, but the wicketkeeper making a mess of it. Should have been a regulation collect if he had gone with both the hands. But just as they say, don't watch what the batter is playing or what shot the batter is playing, but just keep an eye on the ball right till the end. You need to catch every ball is how your mindset should be.
Very well said, and advice coming from the wicketkeeper batter Asim Sheikh. He himself is a very brilliant wicketkeeper. Once again, well bowled. Bouncer. Let it go this time by Krishna Karate.
Well, this has been an ongoing problem there for Umar Yasin. Look at that. At times, I just feel that he's just observing what the bowler is doing and not keeping an eye on the ball. As a result, suddenly when the ball is left by the batter, it's a situation of a panic for him, where he just tries to grab the ball and not accept the ball.
The final delivery of the second over. This time, Krishna trying to clear that mid-on, and luckily just falling behind the mid-on fielder. Quick running between the wickets. 3 runs has been taken by Krishna and Shakir.
6 runs coming off that over from Raza. 2 overs gone, 16 for 1. Two overs, 16 for 1. And bowling a very decent slower delivery there. A misfield will result in 2 runs. Now, I'm pretty surprised here, Mudassir. Have they taken the floating power play here? Doesn't look like, because they have 5 fielders outside. And pretty surprising. Is it because Habib is bowling?
I think they have left that batting power play for Junaid Shamshu. Yet to come in this lineup. What a brilliant piece of bowling. They have started off well. They need a couple of more wickets. JVC Stallions this time picked from the off stump, and ball just clearing that long on field. First boundary from the blade of Krishna Karate.
The way he hit the ball, for a second, I felt that it's just going to the fielder, will just be taking a single, but it skidded off from the surface. It was timed so beautifully. And Krishna is not a hard hitter of the ball. He's a beautiful timer of the ball. And that was one sheer example coming through. Karate, 10 of 7. That should be called as a wide. Yes, it is, by the experienced Iftikhar Ali. And
after how many months or years am I seeing him officiate a game here in Sharjah Stadium?
So always nice to see Mr. Iftikhar Ali. Was busy with the duties of match referee, but rightly said Asim, we are seeing him on field after a long time, but still sharp.
Well, that has been his commitment towards the game. Shamim, who was scheduled to be in for this game, but because of his illness, he could not manage to show up. And immediately, look at that sense of responsibility coming through from the senior umpire. Well, I'll take up that responsibility. Never mind if we don't have the officials to replace him. I'll take up the responsibility. And this is a fantastic commitment towards the sport.
Doing back-to-back matches here in Sharjah Cricket Stadium. So Iftikhar Ali, and with him is Kashif. Struggling in this over. Habib. Score moves to 24 for 1.
He's gone for 16 in 1.2. 9 runs came off his first over. Karate on strike. 50 more to get a 46. That has been carved on the offside. And they'll manage to get to. That is basics being lost by team JVC Stallions. And I was pretty surprised to hear from the captain. Love the positivity that came through, but just felt that they lacked a realistic approach coming in. Said that we are targeting 160 in 10 overs. Nicely flicked off the hips there, and we'll just get a single. So Krishna is happy to just rotate the strike now. Will be important to see what sort of approach does Shakir have here. 27 for 1 in 2.4. Shakir has faced 3 deliveries for his 2. When would they actually show the sense of urgency now? Habib will be done with his spell after the last 2 balls. Here comes Habib, the penultimate ball of his spell. Well, that missed everything. But that did not miss Krishna's attention to the ball and running a bye there.
Very sharp and a very busy cricketer. Going for those singles and doubles. A bit lazy behind the stumps. Umar Yasin. Full advantage taken by Krishna Karate. 46 more needed of 43 balls. Those couple of wickets. JVC Stallions, you can build a pressure on Colatta Chocolates.
Nicely carved onto the offside. And well fielded there, Ganesh. And that brings an end to the spell of Habib. He has conceded 20 but picked up the all-important wicket of Taimur, who could have made sure that the game finishes off in 5. Not to be so. 6 extras in the first 3 overs, 29 for 1 Colatta Chocolates. Three overs gone. Colatta Chocolates 29 for 1.
And it's going to be Usama introduced into the attack, and he'll be bowling in the floating power play. Well, that has been placed straight down the ground. Well, an interesting field here. There is a long on in place, there is a long off, there is a mid-wicket, but there is a mid-on as well inside the circle. I just don't understand this overlapping field position. There has to be a reason for a fielder to be placed. Don't understand the purpose now.
Shakir Hydro this time, a wild swing ball going towards the deep square leg. Slow outfield this time, helping the fielders of JVC Stallions. Yet again, 3 runs has been taken by both the batters. I believe the keeper needs to check his field. Now he's adjusting, he's not at all aware. Now he's adjusting himself.
Well, these are those basic checks which they have always lacked here as a team, JVC Stallions. Having ambitious approach is definitely not going to help if the basics are not being worked upon. And look at this interesting field setup here. 4 fielders outside the circle. I'm not sure whether the umpire has noticed that. 4 fielders outside. The ball went there towards a long leg. The fielder went, stopped, throw the ball, and he's standing there.
He doesn't want to come in.
It has been played upish towards extra, and Shakir Haider will find a boundary. Now, not sure if this is the floating power play that they've taken here, because the kind of field setup they had, it was reflecting as if it's a floating power play. But if that has not been spotted here by the umpire, maybe Mudassir, this is not the floating power play that they've taken. It just was that unorthodox field setup that they wanted to keep. Again, a heave down towards square leg. Shakir will get a back-to-back boundaries here. Now, I won't be surprised if the fielder, after throwing the ball in to the wicket-keeper, will stay there.
I don't understand then why 5 fielders are inside that 30-yard circle. Poor field placement.
Now, this should come from the wicket-keeper, Mudassir. You just can't blame the captain. Now, again, a change in the field. The ball goes there. The field has been pushed back. This has been played straight. Ali, and drops it. And excellent running here between the wickets. They managed to pick up 2. It wasn't timed well there by Shakir. Should have been an easy grab. He came in easy as if he has already taken the catch. And reminds us of some amazing moments in the cricket. Nonetheless, 4 gone, 44 for 1. Zakir introduced into the attack, and they will get 2 easy runs.
I mean, when Krishna is batting, it just feels like he's playing on PlayStation. Just doesn't press the L1 button before playing the shot. Not enough power. Just placing the ball in the gap, running for 2 runs. As simple cricket as that.
Always a busy Krishna between the wickets. See, once again, trying to just push towards the covers and pick that single. Still fit at this age, Krishna Karate.
Well, no doubt about that, Mudassir. He has got back into the circuit the way he left. And he was in prime form. And look at that. He is continuing his form that he has carried from the Bukhatar League. Placing it in the right direction. 1 bounce, boundary.
So with that boundary, 50 comes up for Colatta Chocolates in 4.3 overs, 24 needed. Going at around 11.11 current run rate. So they have lost Taimur, but still managing to get the runs quickly, Krishna and Shakir.
What a shot, flick of the wrist. Well, give him a walking stick and he'll still be able to manage to get a boundary. What a shot.
Just drifting towards the leg and nicely played by Krishna Karate. Class. Brilliant timing by Krishna Karate. Moved to 26 of 16 deliveries. And no risk taken by him for those 26 runs.
No aerial shots whatsoever. Whatever he has played, he has placed it in the gaps where there were no fielders. Risk-free cricket. That has been pulled handsomely in front of square. Will get a boundary towards the mid-wicket.
Vintage Krishna Karate. Scoring runs quickly for his team. This time a shorter delivery pulled towards the deep mid-wicket. Back-to-back boundaries. It's a 3 in a row in this over by Krishna Karate. Quickly moves to 30 of 17 deliveries. There's 16 needed.
Ball to go here. Played it straight back to the bowler. 16 to get of 31 deliveries. We'll have to wait and see how many overs will they take to finish this. Pretty much done and dusted here in favor of Colatta. (16 of 30 deliveries. 5 gone, 58 for 1. Umar Ali is a new bowler here. He'll be bowling his first over. And joining me in the comm box for the last passage of play in this game, it's going to be Nishant Majid here. Welcome, Nishant.
Thank you very much, Umar Ali. As the new man to bowl. And Shakir looking to go over the top of the offside, missing it. Just the 16 needed to win this game.
5.158 for 1 here, Colatta. Can they finish it off? Well, a very a shot that was played in a most unorthodox way by Shakir, just not timing it to perfection, getting a couple of runs.
Yes, 14 more needed then. That's how they seem to be going about things quite comfortably. Karate batting on 30 of 18. Short ball pulled away and dropped. And the umpire will definitely want to take a look at that.
Well, let's look at it ourselves first. Should have been an easy catch, put down by Habib. And the other hand, while he was trying to pull it, touched the ropes, and that's going to be a boundary. Hit powerfully, and Habib not able to get hold of it.
10 needed to win now. And he goes for it again. This time straight to Habib, so that'll... Oh, they're coming back for 2.
Good stuff here by Karate. Pushing his partner. Go for those runs. Let's try to finish it off. 2 more balls. Can they wrap this up here in this over?
Shot pulled. Lot of power in that shot. And that's stopped. So they'll need a 6 to finish it in this over.
Can Shaki do it? It's a big boundary. If he steps down and might as well try to clear the straight boundary, they can finish it off.
Let's wait and watch. No, he hits it along the ground. He's running the first one hard. And Karate will come back for the second. Oh, maybe not. Shakir had run a lot of 2s there. He's been given.
Well, a longer end to throw the ball. And an easy run out. He was not even in the frame given out there by the umpire. Easy decision to make. And that's the end of Shakir Hedru. He's out walking back to the pavilion for a well-made 26 of 14 deliveries. And Colatta Chocolates, after 6 overs, 69 for 1. Raza, who was pretty economical out of the lot, he comes back into the attack with 5 runs to get. That has been worked around and will get a boundary. The scores are level with that boundary. 73 for 2 after 6.1, just 1 short of glory.
Yes, that was very nicely done there. Just tickled away fine. Once again, Karate batting with a very good temperament there. 1 run to win. Slow delivery, pushed away, easily done. Or they don't have to run for the second because it's all over already.
Looks like they were not sure how much they have to get, whether they wanted 74 or 75. I think that's one of the reasons they wanted to play safe and finish it off on that ball.
Yes, but it's 74 that they will end up with because the moment they completed the first run, it was all over. So 74 for the loss of 2 wickets is what they get.
It's only in case of boundaries in 6 that it will count. It won't count there. And Colatta Chocolates winning the game. I'd say they took a tad too longer to finish this off.
They had a horrible power play. That's the reason.
Well, I was surprised why Manpreet was not pushed up the order. He was playing in the 50 overs format as an opener. I was pretty surprised and taken back why Manpreet was not used as an opener.
Any which way, that's all over. 35 of 20 unbeaten from Karate. 26 of 14 from Shakir. That ensured that there was a quick run chase on the cards, and they finished with 74 for 2 in 6.2 overs. As far as the bowlers were concerned, Habib, the only man who managed to pick up a wicket but was expensive as well. Everybody else quite expensive too. And hardly anything to talk about. That partnership worth 51 runs between Shakir and Karate doing the damage. That's about it. JVC Stallions won the toss, elected to bat, could manage only 73 for the loss of 8 wickets in their allotted 10 overs. And of course, in reply, Colatta Chocolates doing brilliantly, 74 for 2 in whatever time they took. And of course, they will be very pleased with this. Top performer there, Gopa, 2 for 8 in his 2 overs. That's the match coming up for you. Sona, Gold and Diamonds taking on Pacific Group. That's the next game. We'll dive into a short break. We'll come back with the post-match presentation with Mudassir.
Designation. CEO. Match number 5. 4. 4. Sorry. Sir, you are ready? Give me a cue, Good evening and welcome to the post-match presentation of match number 4 played between JVC Stallions and Colatta Chocolates. And going ahead, let me first of all thanks the Sharjah Cricket and all the administration involved behind the scenes for his continuous support in hosting such a level of tournament. And also we would like to thank our sponsor, the title sponsor SkyExchange.net, powered by sponsor and official streaming partner FanCode, event partner TCM, associate sponsor Avasuk.com, and merchandise partner 7 Districts. Winning the toss, JVC Stallions opted to bat first and they were restricted for 72. And what an easy chase, brilliantly batted by Krishna Karate and Shakir Haidru. But it was in the first innings, brilliant spell by Gopakumar, getting 2 wickets in his allotted 2 overs. And to give away the Player of the Match award, with me in the presentation is Muhammad Asif, the member of Sharjah Cricket Council, and may I request Gopakumar to please come ahead and collect his voucher and our Sook gift box. Thank you, Asif. Gopa, brilliant performance. But we'll talk about the team specially today. Colatta is doing brilliantly, whether it's 50 overs, T20 or T10.
Yeah, it's team is going well. Young lads, most of them are playing together for so long, so it's good to gel together. That's the best thing.
Can you please let me know who are the young lads in your team?
All are young because all the ages are same now, so everyone is young.
Ranjit Mani misses today. In comes Krishna Chandran Karate with full of experience, and he batted brilliantly.
Yeah, as always, he's an experienced player. He's playing wonderful innings always. No? He knows where to score the runs, where the vacant areas, where it is. He knows everything. Even if we bat with him also, for us also very good.
And talking about your bowling, couple of seasons back it was off color, but you are enjoying bowling, especially with Colatta.
Yeah, once I left the other team and joined the new team, it's a good atmosphere there, because there is no pressure with me, because I played past 12 years in first division only, so no pressure with me. That's the best thing.
But it's always good to be back with your old friends, especially Ranjit Mani, Krishna Karate, KK, all these gelling well, and recently won that 50 over championship trophy also.
Yes, we won the tournament. It's a good one, and I got the best bowler also. So it's good for me. Yes.
All the best, and Adipoli Gopa. So that was our player of the match, Gopa Kumar, from match number 4. So that's all we have from the presentation. And do join us after a short break, because there's one more match coming up between Pacific Group and 7 districts. So stay tuned.